Okay, you guys ready for some more coins, some more gold, and some more silver? I am. I got a little squeaker here for you. Not too far off of where we found all our goodness. And, oh, it's just crumbling apart on me, but I see that it's a dime. And looks like it's plated. It's a 2000. No! Travel forward in time. It's okay. 1900 to 2000, that quick. There's 100 years for you. Okay, here's our next signal, a little ways down. It's a nickel. You get, I believe that's a 1991. I'm gonna find my plug here. And here's the next object. What? Why out here? Okay, piece of a plow. A furrower, I believe. I think this throws the dirt up. Not sure, it's been a little while. That is definitely an old one. It's the first one out of here. Usually you're somewhere near barns and fields, and so there's quite a bit of fields up here in the town of Pumpkin that I don't know anything about, that I can't find anything about. If anybody knows anybody to ask about the town of Pumpkin. But this is, I can imagine probably maybe they were crossing under here. The dam wasn't there, so I know this was just a river. This was the gravel, not the canyon, and not the deep parts down there, the other canyon. And this is all developed cow field up there. So that would be, I can't imagine that there was enough of a bank here to actually till, but you never know. There are old roads you can see that cut down on the other side, and this water didn't used to stand deep like this. There's a dam that makes it like that, and you can only see a little bit of that, but that is heavily developed cow land up there. Now, I've been right by here a million times, long before I was metal detecting. I never saw this. There's the whole mattress here. Wow. So, who knows? And look, beyond the poison oak. See that? Yeah, it looks like a row of rocks. So who knows? I mean, maybe this is the flat spot. Maybe that's the flat spot right here. And stuff's raining down. Look at those though. They look like round river rocks brought up from down there, made into a retainment. Okay, we'll get the detector up here. This mattress, if you could call it that, I mean, it's dirt back here, and it's the front edge is showing. That's probably 70s. But, who knows? Maybe it's the mattress of the person that lost all the coins. Maybe that's where the coins are coming out of, as they were in the mattress. A whole other mattress here. There's one. I'm getting crazy signals out in front of it. Here's the other. I wish I knew how old these were. Wow, we're going to be able to get under that one. And when they were using... Wow. Cool. So we'll be able to look under that one, and then we'll, I guess, rebury it. Anybody know if we're still doing all this type of stuff with the springs? If this was just 70s, or if these could have sat in a house that had these 1900s coins? Let me know what you think. But look, there's a single in this way. Here's a double next to it. Now this could have been Love Shack. People have been coming out here through all the decades, so this could have been, you know, who knows? This could have been a little shack that stood right here, and it burnt down, and these are the two beds in place where they were. And I mean, gold coin, silver coin, right downhill of these. Remember, these fishing cabins out here were from the early 1900s, And they got used all the way up into the 50s. So. Question mark. Does that look like gold tinfoil to you? It's not making a signal in my hand anymore, but I have an insane signal coming out of here. Look at the size of that hole. Jumping all around. I'm digging like crazy. I don't think there's any signals out here, but I reach down in there to visually inspect. That's my shovel. Good detector though, huh? And listen to that. I mean, it's got to be a beer can or something, but then, I mean, we're right below the mattress. I pulled that out, so I'm like, what are you? I'll go ahead and toss that in the box, because it's, I don't know, it's weird. Well, I just want to show you this colossal failure. I don't even know why my metal detector is detecting down there. I guess, I mean, I have it set so low, but this was hollow for some reason, and this was in the bottom, and it's, you know, a tin can. But now I'm still getting a signal out of here. And it says I'm down to like 1 inch or 0, so I'm going to dig out the whole bottom of that, make sure that can, with the plastic bag in it and stuff, wasn't full of coins. So, mostly shooting this because, oh my god, okay, I'm like groundhog. Don't be a groundhog. Look how far down I am. Look at this, here's my shovel. Okay, that's a hole. But, you know, I have compacted surface and then not. And I started going sideways and getting so many more cans out of here. And they're punched in cans, so I don't know if that's a super old or campers. There seems to be a plastic lining, it's hard to tell. There's more modern garbage and then, what, Schlitz? So that was down there. But that makes me think that this could be a little garbage hole or something. In some period of time, I'm still getting a bunch of signals out of here. Of course, they are the tin cans. So, they're not ancient. I don't think they're 1800s, but that's what this whole inquest and signal has led us on. And look, I got bones. That's where the hole was. Right there. Whew. Okay. Moving on. The next vine. The poison oak. No, not the poison oak. But, looks like another piece of the stove, and it's all the way up here and over here. Here's this stack of rocks. I didn't dig at it really, I just chopped. I used a little sharp edge in my shovel that I made, and go chomp, and you can chop right through poison oak and stuff. So I just threw that down there. Nobody minds a little less poison oak in the underbrush around here. We're in fire country, so we're trying to thin it out a little bit. That doesn't mean you should destroy everything everywhere. But look at the size of these retainment stones and how deep in they're put. I was looking at the scratch marks, wondering if those weren't a cool detail from when they were moving this, or some sort of cryptic code on where the treasure is. But I see that a few of these big ones have scratch marks. It might just be rock marks in the river too. But they're definitely in a row. They were definitely purposeful. Well, here's our next good signal. You know what that is? It sits over stuff like a little cook fire, so you can cook on it. It's a pretty cool little camping relic. I'm working. I just literally pulled it to the side. That's what that is. We'll just leave that sit for now. I don't know if I'm going to carry a mattress out of here, but we get to look underneath the mattress, and I'm getting some, you can't hear them, but there's some little beeps and some bops in here. Another piece of metal. So there was pieces of cook stove up here, there's pieces down there's pieces way down there in the river, there's pieces here in the road. These are my next little target that I'm getting out of here. Going back over it with no discrimination, just in case. The next target, I felt like I was going drastically far away from all of this, the spot that was a house site, but there's another big old hinge. So that one's pretty pitted. Oh, focus. That one's pretty pitted. So hey, I'll take it no matter what. It's our next coin, and it's bigger than smaller. It's a nickel. Okay, I'm gonna clean it up. It's a 1999, but man, a lot of silence, and I was just being really diligent and working, you know, mopping my way out of a corner into the whole bigger field here, but also then back into all the modern debris and stuff. So who knows, but we'll keep going. Well, I don't know what these guys are doing, but it's the second one to come down the canyon, low down and fast and heavy. They might be doing a drug bust downstream or military operation or something. Can you hear that? There's usually nobody out here, nothing out here. Check that out, it's coming. Hopefully they don't shoot at me for being all crouched. These guys are up higher. Oh, they're getting... What are they doing? They just crossed paths on purpose. Now they're circling back around. You think they're looking at me? Holy moly. They are armed up to the teeth too, I tell you that. That was the second two, there was a third. Now they're just headed off. That's weird. There used to be a non-active Coast Guard station. That's what they said it was, hidden way out there on one of the peaks. Sounds like they're heading back up to it. I bet you it's active again. There they are. They circled around that way now, and they're heading off towards the strange facility that's built over that hill. Listen, that's where they're headed off to. Haha. Somebody must have hiked up and set off some sort of perimeter or something, I bet. Sounds paranoid, huh? Should check it out on Google. There's the third. Gone again over the hills. Who knows? We're way out here, so lots of stuff goes on, but yet we're relatively close to the city and urban areas, so the interface can be pretty heavy. Stirred up over something. They're acting like hornets, and you just don't do that unless you're practicing. You don't practice over civilian urban areas, like not urban, but this ain't the right zone for practice anything. But this river snakes up, and that's where they're doing. They're doing big circles here. Sure looks like serious business, doesn't it? So sorry to like put the treasure hunt on hold here. It's just suddenly there's other stuff going on. Man, they're covering a large area though. Well, hopefully World War III didn't break out while I was out here. That would suck. So dang. Well, I guess I'm in the search area. We'll keep you posted. Silver coins, gold coins, military helicopter attack, and potentially something else hazardous. To be continued. far into their land, I promise. Like a penny, so I assume that it's nothing too precious. But definitely gonna hang on to it. Yeah, it feels like brass, I guess. Okay. We're working the hard pack of the road. No way to really do a plug. But, okay. Well, I'm out working underneath the bushes and stuff here on a branch. Now, I'm under these bushes, and it's a buckeye tree, the bay tree. I found this Peters anyhow. Is that gonna focus for you? Bam, made in the USA, 12 gauge, HV. I think those are older shotgun shells. Looks like it had the paper coming out of the brass. Okay, now this is killer. This is off the hill above and behind it. Uphill, and it's beautiful. It's like the type of plateware along with the stove that would indicate a home. On board, you never know with me. So, what do you think that is? No idea out here. It's nothing! It's like a piece of a something. A piece of molten lead that I do not believe is a sinker. So it could have come out of a little campfire. But that was crawling for a while because of this. Had to be diligent and just grid off an entire, I don't know, half acre or something and just pace it. So it's been almost 2 days of just the signal's getting worse and worse and harder and harder. Came back and all of a sudden there's signals everywhere again. So this is going to be fun. So we got a, oh, just a 70s penny. But that didn't take long at all. So more silver, we want more silver. And things aren't so deep. So let's see what this one is. It's a penny. It's a 98. Okay, this is the next signal. And it's a quarter, 1996. Hey, but I like the color on there. But yeah, that is my shovel mark. Okay, they're coming fast and heavy now. These are all within 4 inches. I'm just doing those scuffs out of the soil and then I'll smooth the whole thing back over. There's no grass or anything. It must be a zinking. Way far away from where the other one was. And got another one of these things. Well, self-explanatory. Thus, so is that. Right? That sucks. So I didn't think these handles broke very easy, but I guess they do. We will have to either shorten it for now, chop it and re-bolt it and pin it, or we'll find something stronger to go in the hole. It's my first spoon. I have no idea how old that is. But it's a spoon. It's just iron. This is ringing because it was dished. Spoon! There was its attachment. You ever feel like that at the end of a hunt? Figure this stuff out. I'm in a really low population zone. The actual town that I live in, that I call my town, doesn't have a population marker on it. So we don't have a gas station for 32 miles from my house. And so my point is oh, and some exciting things about that are that I have some permissions coming up that are just incredible. Some hot springs properties and just really really cool places where I don't think anybody has set a metal detector or hardly gone in in 100 years or so. So the only coins that are there should be old and stuff. So subscribe and hit the little bell notification and out here. So hopefully they have brains. There's another one. Hopefully they have brains. Aha. Aha. Might have a word with those boys when they come back down the hill here. Okay. Thank you for coming on that quest with us. Here is our cleanup, or the mop up, that's what we'll call it. Here is basically our relics. This is the second one of these that we've found. So 2 parts of something, not sure. The colorful plate, the only actual piece of cool porcelain out of the whole place. All the targets that weren't anything, that we made sure weren't anything. Oh, there's quite a few of them. The plow, which hints at older, bigger times there. Chunk, chunk, chunk. Pieces of the stove and stuff. We got some numbers. It's like 8, maybe a 4 and a 0. STR. Spoonage, hinge, pieces. Here's our lead recovery. Again. Bullet. Still loaded. Old Peters. The copper jacket. A lot of these older ones seem really old to me. They're really worn away and eroded, and you could just crush them into powder. Whatever that is. Those projectile tips. These are all bullet tips. The projectile that comes out. These are the casings. Old spill where somebody sat and shot him 20 years ago. New spill where somebody shot him since I was there last. 2 nickels, both modern 90s. Zincs, 83 and up. A quarter, 96. We got a 70s and an 80. So we'll go ahead and put those in the keeper jar. And those will spin. And that's how we'll do that. And then some of this goes in the garbage, some of it for our pop top experiment at the end. And yeah, I'd say we got that area pretty well mopped up. So we've done our job. None of these were silver coins. Thanks for coming with me on that one. And we'll see you next time on the quest for details.